What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today let's talk about proof of concept. Now you're probably asking yourself, what the hell's proof of concept? Or if you watch any of my live streams, you know that I talk about proof of concept all the time. In basic, plain English, all it is you proving to yourself that your idea is profitable. That's all it is. So in your head, you have the concept of starting a brand, maybe some cool t-shirt designs, maybe a cool new logo for your business or your brand, or maybe a brand name or whatever it is. Before dumping a ton of money into something like that, maybe going legit, or maybe, taking the next step as far as a business, you want to prove to yourself that that is worth going forward with, dumping money into, investing into it. You know what I mean? So how do you do that? You just get the stuff out and you sell it, put it out to the market, and the market will tell you if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Sounds easy, right? It's really not, but at the same time, it just takes a little bit of work. So if I have a new idea, say it's a new design or something like that, I put it through these same steps every single time before I dump any sort of money into that idea. So my steps for any design that I come up with go something like this. I'll have a good idea. I'll work on the design, Photoshop, Illustrator, put it all together from paper to in the computer, and then mock it up and send a picture to a little focus group on Snapchat. So that focus group is pretty much friends and family that I value their opinion, and they tell me the dead honest truth. They're not just going to be yes men. They're not going to just say, oh, that's cool because they support me. They'll give me the cold hard facts. The cool thing about it is their criticism not only is it constructive, but also they'll tell me, hey, that's good for this audience, that would be good on a hat, this looks good on a t-shirt, this would be good for this type of audience. Whatever it is, they give me actual facts. They don't just say, oh, that's cool, oh, that's not cool. They'll give me the reasoning why it's cool or why it's not cool. So I value their opinion. So first and foremost, if you can find a group of friends or family just like that, they're not scared to be brutally honest with you, then put them in a certain little text group, Snapchat group, whatever it is. For me, I use Snapchat, and what I'll do is I'll design something, mock it up, I'll take a picture of it, send it to these guys. These guys turn around and they'll let me know within a few hours, hey, that's cool, that's not cool, whatever it is. From there, that idea goes to my vinyl cutter. I use the Cameo 3, so from there, I put it to the vinyl cutter. I'll cut it out, I'll press it on a t-shirt, and I'll make one t-shirt for myself. Sometimes I'll make another one for my son, but most of the time I make one for myself, and I'll wear it around to anywhere, Disneyland, to the mall, to a car show, to a concert, anywhere where there's going to be a lot of traffic and a lot of visibility. Judging by people's reactions, people that come up to me and ask me where I got the t-shirt, or that's a cool t-shirt, or whatever their comments are, that's how I know what I'm gonna make a plastisol transfer of. So now it went through all these different filters, right? I designed it, it was a good idea in my head, I designed it, and then from there it went to my focus group. The focus group told me if it was gonna be good or not. Then judging by whatever they said, if they said it was good, I cut it out on my Cameo, put it onto one t-shirt, and I wear it around. That way I'm not risking a ton of money, I'm not dumping a lot of money into something that I don't know is gonna sell. I made one t-shirt for myself, and from here I'm going out and getting the public's point of view from that. So the results from me wearing that t-shirt out is me gathering any comment, any looks I get, anything. If they said that t-shirt was dumb, or if they said it was cool, if people looked or if they didn't look, if they walked by and laughed, whatever it is, I'm aware of what people are doing. For the most part, if they come up to me and ask me, hey man, that's a cool shirt, where'd you get it from, or that's a cool hat, or whatever it is, they comment on it, then obviously that's data that I'm going to bring back home and be like, all right, so many people said cool things about it, this might be a winner, let me get some plastisol transfers made. Boom, now I get the transfers made, now I could sell them. So I have all this data of focus group saying it was cool, the public saying it was cool. Now I know I might have a winner. Proof of concept. I just proved to myself that that idea is gonna be profitable. I'm putting it through the paces to make sure I save myself money and time on any idea I have. As designers, as creators, as whatever you want to call us, everything we design, everything we put onto the computer, onto paper, whatever it is, we think it's dope. It's like that for me, it's like that for you, it's like that for everybody. Anything that we put our hands on, we're gonna think it's a good idea. The market is what's gonna tell you if it's good or not good. So you have to listen to the market. The way I do it is just that same exact way. Is me going to the focus group first. If it doesn't even make it past the focus group, I'm not even gonna cut it out with vinyl on my Cameo. Never even makes it that far. But if it gets past the focus group, then I cut it out on vinyl and I wear it out in public. Sometimes when I wear it out, it goes through the focus group and it does good, and then I cut it out on vinyl and I wear it out in public and nobody reacts to it, then it's a flop. Then I'm like, all right, the market's telling me that's not a good idea. Sometimes I'll tweak that idea, sometimes I just leave it on my hard drive for another year or something, come back to it and try to fix it up. It all depends on what the focus group says, what the market says, if I'm gonna get plastisol transfers made. Now, utilizing proof of concept is gonna help you save money, help you save time, and help save you from headaches, man. man, because it sucks when you think that your idea is dope. It could be your logo, it could be a design, it could be a brand name, it could be your business plan, whatever it is. We might think it's dope, but when the market sees it, there's nothing more soul crushing than the market not reacting to whatever you just put out. You spent all that time, blood, sweat, tears, putting that stuff out. You spent a big budget, you dumped your money into it, and the market doesn't react to it. You don't sell nothing. That's soul crushing. That's pretty much if your ego had nuts, you got kicked in the nuts. In order to save yourself from all that wasted time and money is utilize proof of concept. You know what I mean? Prove to yourself that your idea is profitable. If it's a brand name, if it's a business venture, whatever it is, test the waters and make sure. And I'm not saying, you know, you go out here and you sell 2 t-shirts and now proof of concept, you prove to yourself you're profitable. 2 t-shirts is not profitable. But if you start selling stuff and you have good traction, you have to test it out to make sure that you're gonna make some money off of it, because it's a business. We're all in this to make some money. And if you're not making money, then basically you're just doing stuff for free. So, you know, I can't help you with that. I could help you try to make some money. I can't help you give stuff out for free. You know what I mean? If you haven't been doing this already, try to get yourself a focus group. And I'm not saying go out here and put out some Reddit thing saying you're looking for focus groups and all that. You have to be able to value somebody's opinion. Their opinion has to mean something to you for it to actually work. If you just surround yourself with yes men who's just going to be like, yeah, that's cool, man, that's cool, give me one for free, whatever it is, then that's a waste. You know what I mean? Because they're not actually being honest with you. You want to be able to get some sort of constructive criticism. You have to be able to take it too. A lot of people can't take that. They say they can, but somebody says, oh man, that doesn't look cool because of this, this, and this. Then they take it personally, like, oh man, this person's just being a hater. Not being a hater, they're just telling you the truth. You know what I mean? You could tell the difference between haters and somebody that's really trying to give you real criticism. Haters just gonna say that's whack and give you no response why it's whack. You know what I mean? But if somebody takes the time to say, hey, you should change this, or maybe try this, or I don't like it because of this, or maybe it's not appealing to the eye, or whatever it is, obviously take that criticism, work on your design, come back with something else. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times it could be a minor tweak that can make a design not so cool be really a fucking hitter if you do it that way. You know what I mean? So hopefully that helps you guys out. This is something that I do all the time with everything. If you're part of Patreon, obviously you know my workflow because I talk about it all the time on Patreon. If you're not part of Patreon, check it out. www.patreon.com/BigBrando. Check me out on there. If not, follow me on YouTube, man. I'm putting out videos and I'm just trying to help you guys put a little bit of money in your pocket, all right? If you got any comment, anything to say, leave it down there. I go back and forth with everybody in the comments, man. All right? Catch you on next one. Yeah.